Hi everyone, welcome. Thank you for joining this session. My name is Isabel. I am an event planner for the Reactor, joining you live from Sydney, Australia. Before we begin, we have a quick housekeeping. Take a moment to read our code of conduct. We're committed to fostering a welcoming, inclusive, and supportive environment for both our audience and presenters. While we absolutely encourage engagement in the chat, please let's keep our comments respectful and constructive throughout the session. Drop your questions in the chat. We'll be keeping an eye out for questions throughout the session for the presenter and answering live. Our session is being recorded and will be available to view on demand within 24 to 48 hours right here on the Microsoft Reactor YouTube channel. This session is called Dynamics 365 Consumer Engagement 2025 release. 2025. I will now be handing the spotlight over to our presenters. So let's give them a warm virtual round of applause. Take it away, guys.
So much, Isabel, for the warm introduction. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today at a Microsoft Reactor live stream. So it's great to see so many of you here, excited to learn about the latest updates which is coming in the Dynamics 365 CE customer service and the field service for the Wave 1 2025. Before we deep dive into today's session, we would like to extend our gratitude to Microsoft Reactor for providing this amazing platform for knowledge sharing and the innovation. And big thanks to Isabel and the entire team who made this session possible for us. So for those who don't know about myself Dharanidharan Balasubramaniam, people call me Dharani. I'm a Microsoft MVP in the business applications area, and I've been actively working in the Dynamics 365 CE and the Power Platform space, helping the business leverage the technology to drive the digital transformation. I'm also passionate about the community engagement, frequently speaking at user groups, conferences to share the insights and the best practices in the Dynamics 365 CE and the Power Platform area. Along with myself, my co-presenter Jeevarajan Kumar is there. Over to you, Jeeva. Hey, Jeeva, are you there in the call?
I think he's frozen, Darnie.
Okay, should be fine. I will continue the introduction and then I will take it from here. Okay.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
So along with myself, Jeevarajan Kumar is there. Jeeva is a Dynamics 365 CE and the Power Platform expert with extensive experience in field service solution. He brings deep technical expertise and practical insights on how organizations can optimize the field operations using the latest innovations in Dynamics 365 CE. Together, we will walk you through the exciting the Wave 1 2025 updates, especially in the customer service, contact center, and the field service, demonstrating how these new capabilities can enhance the service efficiency and also the customer satisfaction. So, with that, let's get started. I will begin by covering the latest updates in sales, customer service, contact center, and then Jiva will take over to discuss the enhancements in the field service. We'll also have the question and answer at the end. So feel free to note down any questions you may have. So we will address all the questions at the end of the session. So sales, let's quickly see what all the changes Microsoft is bringing in this particular wave release. Sales team today needs to move fast, engage the right prospects, and close the deals efficiently. So Dynamics 365 sales leverages AI powered capabilities to streamline the selling, making the process faster, smarter, and more effective. So let's break it down. Let's understand how we can grow the pipeline. One of the biggest challenge in sales is identifying the right prospects. With our AI powered research, Dynamics 365 sales helps the sales professionals find the highly potential leads by analyzing the past deals, by analyzing the past customer interaction and the market trends. Instead of spending hours and hours manually researching the prospects, seller can focus mainly their efforts on the most promising opportunities with the help of AI. And automated follow-up is one of the best feature. It ensures no lead or opportunity slips through the cracks. AI intelligently schedules and reminds the sales reps about the right time to reach out, increasing the conversion rates and helping the deals moving forward. And sales is not just about reaching out, and it is also about using the right strategy to pitch the customer. The Copilot in Dynamics 365 Sales, it analyzes the deep patterns, and also it suggests the best approaches, giving the sellers a competitive edge without requiring extensive manual research. So they can know like what is working in the market, and they can adjust their strategies on their go. So with this help of our Copilot, and also they can see which deals are at risk, and they can get a guidance on how to move them forward to close out that particular deal. By providing the data backed strategies, sellers can make the informed decision, handle the objections proactively, and also they can increase their win rates. And every minute wasted on low priority task is a lost opportunity for a big company. So AI powered smart task prioritization ensures that sellers focus on highly impact activities rather than doing their routine task. So this means less time spent organizing work and more time on closing the deals. So, with the help of AI powered sales experience, the agent automation, and the guided selling, the Dynamics 365 sales ensure AI takes care of the routine, allowing the sellers to most focus on what they do best, like building the relationship, strengthen the trust with the customers instead of worrying about the admin work. And next is like they can spend more time crafting the perfect pitch, not chasing down the emails. And also they can get the intelligent insights and the recommendations to remove the roadblocks, and they can derive the conversations effectively. The new AI powered selling experience in Dynamics 365 Sales, it empowers the sellers to work more smarter, not in a harder way. And also by automating all the repetitive tasks, it is providing an actionable insights, and it is also guiding the seller throughout the sales process. This AI transforms the way sales team operate, how they are operating currently. Like lots of manual stuff will be get redone, and it is really helping the team to automate their process as much as possible. At the end of the day, it's all about working efficiently, building the better customer relationship, and increasing the revenue for the company. And the Dynamics 365 Sales makes that possible with the help of the new features, whatever the new features we have seen, right? With the help of this, Dynamics 365 CE is going to make that as a possible to the customer. Now let's quickly jump into Dynamics 360 customer service. It is bringing the AI-driven transformation to make the life easier for admins, agents, and also for the customers. Admins will get a streamlined setup with the easy configuration, ready-made workflow templates, and smart KPI dashboards, and a tighter security controls. The Copilot and AI take things to the next level with the real-time suggestions, automated knowledge. The knowledge article retrieval is there, and the predictive case resolution is there, and automatically detecting the email templates while the agent is trying to respond to the customer queries. And also we will get an inline AI, the refresh option, so that is also there. For agents, the new workspace is the game challenging. It's going to be a very changer for the agents, with everything in one place: calls, chats, emails, and also the real-time coaching and the step-by-step guidance to resolve the issue faster. Everything is going to be there in one place in the customer service, the center. And with the unified routing, the case go to the right agent based on the skills, workflow, workload, and the priority, ensuring no one is overloaded and customer gets quicker response. Basically, AI is making the customer service smarter, faster, and way more effective, helping the business keep their customers happy without breaking a sweat. So here's the more the deep dive, like what all the configurations we are getting. So now, like with this inserting the Copilot prompts and the email templates, so this will make the very smarter, faster, and more consistent response to the customer. Like now, admins can easily, seamlessly embed the Copilot prompts into email templates, creating the intelligent response framework that generate the smarter, the context-aware replies to the customer. And once it gets inserted, these templates automatically pull in customer context and the case data, ensuring that each response is more personalized and relevant without any extra manual effort. And with this AI driven prompt generation, the service reps can save up to 30% of their email composition time, and allowing them to focus more on the strategic task instead of drafting the repetitive response to the customer. So this copilot ensures every message stays on brand while dynamically adapting to each customer's unique situation and the support needs. No more worrying about the inconsistent response to the customer. With this new capability, agent productivity skyrockets as a copilots take care of every repetitive drafting work. The reps can now focus more on building the customer relationship, while AI powered automation ensures fast, accurate, and professional response uh, every time. So overall, like less typing, more selling, and smart customer service. So Copilot, this is the feature. Like with the help of this insert Copilot prompts and email templates, this is the benefit which customer is going to get it. And this image illustrates our the capability which is there. So embedding the copilot prompts directly into email templates with this powerful feature, as I mentioned, admin can set up the intelligent response framework that automatically generate the context aware content. So this not only reduces the manual effort for the service representatives, but also we are ensuring every response stay consistent while adapting to each customer unique needs. Smarter automation, less effort, and more personalized communication to the customer. So the next feature we have is the unified feedback management with the Copilot Studio. In today's fast-paced customer service landscape, feedback is key to improving the experiences. But traditional feedback loops can be slow and also it can be very inefficient. But the Copilot Studio revolutions this process with the AI-powered unified feedback management, ensuring instant insights and also the quicker actions. So the long feedback cycles are a thing of the past. Now AI-driven automation instantly process and responds to the customer feedback. So it is reducing the resolution time from weeks to minutes. That's the one of the biggest advantage the customer would be getting it. So how this is working is it is doing the real-time sentiment analysis. It is understanding the customer emotions as a feedback whenever it is received, and based on that, it is automatically doing the contextual actions. It is triggering the follow-ups and resolution based on the sentiment what customer is giving, and also the seamless deployment. It works effortlessly across all the service channels like email and chat, voice. So all the channels it works effortlessly and seamlessly. And this unified configuration, see with this what advantages we are getting is everything is there in one place. Managing the surveys across multiple platforms is now simpler than ever. With this centralized system, admins can deploy the feedback mechanism across email, messaging, voice, our virtual agents wherever they want. They can go ahead and deploy this feedback mechanism over there, and it is the same thing is going to there in every place. And the predefined templates, so we can get started quickly with the ready-made service whatever it is available, and we can ensure the uniform customer interaction across all the touch points, and we can view and manage all the feedback sources in one streamlined interface, as earlier I have mentioned. And with this, we can take the actionable insights. We can turn the feedback into an growth for a company. Raw feedback alone is not enough. It needs to drive the decisions. So Copilot Studio transforms the responses into strategic intelligence. It helps the supervisors to take the meaningful actions out of the whatever the feedback we are receiving from the customer. So AI generated insight summaries, it quickly like the supervisors can quickly grasp the key takeaways without putting a manual effort. And also we can easily identify the emergency issues before they are going to escalate it, and we can address the most critical concerns on of a top priority. So with this Copilot Studio unified feedback management, business can capture, they can analyze, and they can act on the customer feedback in a very real time. So this is improving the experiences while saving the time and also the effort. No more cycles. We no need to wait for months to we no need to wait for months. Now we have changed this from months to minutes. So we won't lose the insights and no scattered feedback. Everything would be there in the one place. So with this, what benefit the customer would be getting is like a faster resolution, the smarter decision, and also we can keep the customer really happy. And now the next thing we can see is like handling the customer email just got smarter with the inline Copilot email assistance. Earlier we have seen the Copilot the supporting the email templates. Similarly, now we got the general availability for the inline Copilot email assistance. So now the service reps can invoke the Copilot mid draft, ensuring AI powered assistance is available exactly when needed. So instead of only getting the AI suggestions at the start of an email, now the reps can now call Copilot anytime during the composition for instant intelligent recommendations. So the Copilot works with your existing draft and it will help you to enhance it without overwriting it. And also it will help you to do the smarter recommendation. AI also analyzes the customer interaction and it tailors the suggestions accordingly. No more struggling with the perfect wording. Copilot ensures the responses are very clear, relevant, and very professional. So it is enhancing the email quality, better communication, and fewer follow-ups. These are the benefits we'll be getting it. And with the help of this, the responses to the customer are very accurate, well structured, and it will give more impact to the customer, leading to fewer customer follow-up and improve the service interaction with the customer as well. So AI ensures the key details are not missed in the email, and also it will maintain a unified brand voice in every response we are sending out to the customer, and well structured emails that look very polished and easy to read for the customer. And with this, what business impact we will be getting is AI derives the efficiency. This is not just about the better emails, it is about the better service outcomes we are delivering it to the customer. With this inline Copilot, it delivers measurable improvements in customer efficiency by reducing the manual effort. Less time spent crafting the responses means the reps can handle more of the customer queries, and also it is decreasing the composition time. AI helping the service representative to draft the emails much faster without compromising the quality. That's the main thing. And also it boosts the customer satisfaction by giving the faster, clearer response, and which will lead to the keep the customer very happy. So service overall, like reps can compose emails faster, reduce the error, and we can enhance the customer engagement. And better efficiency will get it, better communication and better service. The Copilot, this inline feature will, this is the benefit we'll be getting out of it in the customer service part. Now this is one of the image which I have added, and this image like highlights like how the Copilot is revolutioning the customer service communication by generating the response to the customer. See in this image, like the service representative is mid of the email, and he is putting his the request to the Copilot, and Copilot will generate the email draft without modifying, without, it won't alter anything to the core, the content of what the service representative is trying to send it to the customer. So this seamless integration not only saves time, and also it helps us to ensure the accuracy, consistency, and the enhanced customer satisfaction in every interaction to the customer. Now, next, we can insert the Copilot prompts and email templates. Now, Copilot automatically suggests the relevant email templates. Earlier, we saw like how Copilot is helping the supervisor to generate the email template. And in the previous slide, we saw how the Copilot is helping the service representative to enhance the email. But here, based on whatever the conversation the service representative is having with the customer, so based on that, it will automatically go through the email templates in the system, and it will suggest the right email templates. So with this, what advantage service representative would be getting is they no need to go and keep on searching it, because by proactively the Copilot is giving that auto generated email template. It will go and search, and based on the context it will go and check in the application, and it will find the right email template, and it will give it, and it will match the stored email templates with the conversation needs, and it displays the template name for the easy selection and the application. So with this Copilot smarter suggestion, the reps can respond faster with a greater accuracy and reducing the effort and the improving the efficiency. So how there is a like a few steps for the quick and the simple setup. Like the straightforward configuration process is there. Like the supervisor can enable this feature with just a few clicks, which is available in the customer service center admin center. They can leverage the existing templates for the AI driven recommendation and the flexible licensing for the cost effective scaling as well. No complex step is involved in enabling this. And by doing this, you can ask me like what is the business impact we are going to get out of it. The main key three business impact will be getting it. One is that the faster case resolution time, and we can reduce the administrative friction and more consistent communication we can send out to the customer. So next, now so far we have seen the customer service, the features. What are the new features which is going to come in the Dynamics 365, the latest wave release? Now we'll take some time. We'll understand what all the new things which is coming in the contact center. Handling customer email just got easier with this Copilot intelligent email template matching. So instead of manually searching, like the Copilot is helping the service representative to easily find the right template. So that is one of the major advantage will be getting it. And there are a couple of options are there. One is the user prompt. The agent can simply enter a brief description of the needed response. Then the Copilot scans the stored email templates and it will identify the best batch, and the most appropriate template appears directly in the email template email inline email form for the quicker access. The agent can review and personalize the content before sending to ensure the human touch is there in that particular email. With this Copilot intelligent matching, the customer service reps can focus more on engaging with the customer while AI takes care of the tedious works, making every interaction smoother and also more efficient. And I have added a quick the image to show like how this is intelligently like matching the user prompts with the most relevant email templates. Yeah. So this we have already seen like this email template recommendation. So representative now can easily like identify and switch between the templates, and they can modify the contents. So that's also one of the thing. And the next core thing is the real-time sentiment analysis for the customer emails. Now this Dynamics 365 contact center now integrates a real-time sentiment analysis, enabling the service agents to instantly assess the emotional tone of the customer emails and response with a greater empathy and also with the precision. This AI-powered analysis automatically detects and scores the sentiment of the incoming emails. It will allow the agent to understand the customer emotions at a glance. So instantly classify messages as a positive, negative, or neutral, and clearly like a displayed sentiment cues in the agent inbox. And this sentiment adjusts dynamically as the conversations evolve. This means agent can anticipate customer needs before they escalate, leading to faster, more effective resolution. So with this, improved response management would be there. So we can avoid the escalation, and even like if any early escalation, like we would be able to avoid the escalations, and also like we'll get more contextual response suggestions and proactive issue resolution. So these are all the main key thing we will be achieving out of this the real-time sentiment analysis. Next, I have added this image visually represents like how the real-time sentiment analysis works in the Dynamics 365 contact center. You can see here on top of the email, so you can see like what is the customer sentiment, whether it is a uh, positive or the system. It will go through the complete timeline and it will give the sentiment over here, whether the very customer is positive, negative, or neutral. So with the help of this, it would really help the service representative or the agent to act on this email with the proper the response. uh, and with that we can avoid the escalations, and the streamlined response can be given to the customer. Now let's talk about how one of the new feature which is there, the session restore feature. So right now, if the agent refreshes the browser, they lose all the open sessions, so forcing them to manually reopen all the tab, each and every tab they have closed. So this not only disturbs their workflow but also significantly slow down the productivity, especially during the technical issues or unexpected service interruptions. Imagine handling multiple cases by the service representative. If suddenly if this gets closed, then it is really hard for the people to go and track all those things. And so this is one of the good key game changer which is coming to the general availability. So with this, the less to spend the time reopening the tabs and more time focusing on the customers. It's all about minimizing their disruptions and keeping the agents very productive. And with this new feature, there are few things we need to keep in mind. This a thought while it is a restoring. What Microsoft is saying is this: a tab order may change after restoration. So while everything comes back, it might not be in the exact same order. But yeah, they are trying to bring all those things, but it not be there in the same order. And the cross browser restoration is also not supported, meaning if the agent switch between the browsers, they need to still refresh, they need to start fresh. Actually this restore won't work, and there may be a brief delay while the conversation reload, but overall this process is much faster than manually recovering everything. So this session restore enhancement is a big step forward in improving the agent productivity and reducing the frustration for the agent. With the automatic recovery, agents can now stay focused on delivering the great service without unnecessary interruptions. So now let's talk about the personalized case view for the service efficiency. Every service representative works differently. Some prefer to prioritize the high priority cases first, while others focused on the unresolved issues or the specific customer types. With the help of this personalized case view, now agent can will have the flexibility to organize their workload based on their unique preferences and also based on the needs. To enable this, administrator can create a personal view option directly with the case entity grid page. This view allow for filtering, and they can do the structuring cases based on the predefined categories. It would make it easier for the agents to work very efficiently. And once these views are configured, then service representative can select and add their preferred personal views to their inbox. This means they are not limited to single default case list. They can now customize how they can manage their own cases. The best part out of this is this customized case view appear directly within the inbox. It allows the agent to navigate case seamlessly without switching the screens. Whether they want to focus on the urgent cases, or if they want to focus on specific issue types, or if they want to focus on assigned case segments, they now have the full control over how they view and manage their complete workload. So this level of customization significantly boosts the productivity by allowing the representative work in a way that best suitable for their style. Instead of searching, going through the cluttered case list, now they can quickly access the most relevant cases and handle them more efficiently. At the end of the day, this personalized case views are not just about the convenience, they are about making the service representative more effective, reducing the time spent searching for the cases, and ultimately improving the customer response time. It's a simple but powerful feature that the case management makes it smarter, faster, and more efficient friendly. And now next feature is the consolidated inbox and the Dynamics 365 CE contact center. And one of the biggest challenges for the service representative is managing the multiple work item across different tabs and the different screens. With this consolidated inbox, all the case, conversation, and the work items are now available in one unified view. This means everything is accessible from one single location, no distraction for them, just a seamless workflow, and they can navigate faster, so which means quicker responses and better service to the customer. The best part is no setup is required here. This consolidated inbox is automatically enabled for both out of box and newly created representative profiles. Agent can start using it immediately without any configuration, making the adoption effortless. Regardless of which service representative experience profile an agent is using, this consolidated inbox is fully compatible. This ensures the consistency across the teams, and also it eliminates the need for different configuration based on the security role or workspace preference. By bringing all the work items into one single centralized location, this consolidated inbox reduces the complexity, and it will, for sure, it will increase the efficiency. The agents spend less time managing their workspace and more time resolving the customer issues. So it leads to faster case resolution, reduced manual effort, and a high productivity and the improved customer experience. Now, the next thing is the visual refresh. The Copilot now easier to use thanks to the larger message input fields and strategically placed icons that ensure AI-powered assistance is just a click away. So whether the agent needs contextual recommendations or if they need any suggested response or quicker insights, this updated UI makes the Copilot more intuitive and readily available during the customer interaction. So the service workspace, the new service workspace, whichever is going to come, it's getting a complete visual reference with the Fluent 2 design. So it is bringing the modern, very intuitive, seamless experience for the customer service representative. This update is just not about the aesthetics. It has designed to boost the productivity, enhance the focus, and make the AI assistants more accessible than the ever. So this fluent design enhancements, they don't just look good, they make work more easier and more efficient for the service representatives by improving the AI accessibility, the inbox organization which we have seen, and the service tools and the case timelines. So with the help of all this the features, the agents can work now very smarter, they can navigate faster, and they can deliver the exceptional customer experience with the minimal effort. That's the main advantage we'll be getting it. This modernized UI is not just about the visual upgrade, as I mentioned. It's a complete shift towards a more intuitive, AI powered, and the productivity focused service experience. And routing also now just got smarter with this templated rule sets in Dynamics 365 contact center. Instead of manually setting up the routing rules for every queue, now administrator can quickly create the standardized templates and apply them across the multiple work streams instantly. They can define the rules for prioritization, assignment, and the work classification in one place, and they can deploy this template across multiple queues with just one action, and which make updates in one place, and they can publish the changes very instantly across all the connected systems. No more repetitive setup across the hundreds of queues. This feature dramatically cuts the configuration time and increasing the consistency as well. And yeah, so this is one of the biggest advantage we'll be getting out of it with the minimal effort. Now, this customer center is evolving with the AI-driven capabilities to enhance the service efficiency, streamline the workflows, and create the more personalized customer experience. Now, let's look at some of the key innovations and driving this transformation. One is the Agent Insights dashboard. It provides the real-time performance metrics and sentiment analysis. With this, it provides some valuable insights, helping the team optimize service delivery and also improve the customer interactions. And next is the AI automatically classifies inquiries and recommends the best solution path before an agent even steps into that particular query. With that, we can reduce the handling time and we can improve the efficiency as well. And next, we do have the omni-channel unification. Whether it is on voice, chat, or the messaging, seamless integration ensures the consistent customer experience across all the communication channels. And next, we do have the skill-based routing. With this enhanced AI-driven matching, the customers are now paired with the best suited agent based on the specific needs, which can improve the accuracy and also the satisfaction. With these updates, now the customer dynamics 360 we see customer center is redefining how the service team operate, and they can deliver the faster resolution, and they act smarter, they can do the smarter interaction, and they can make more impactful customer experiences. So this is one of the quick video which is there in the Dynamics 365 Contact Center 2025, the wave release. Like to play this. Now, see, so far we have seen like a good amount of enhancements which is coming in the customer service and the contact center. So it's a really a changing for all the service representatives and the contact center people. It's going to help the customers to drive more efficiency with their work. So far, like we have seen the latest the updates with respect to the service center and the contact center and the customer service module. Now I will pass it to Jiva. So Jiva will take us through the field service updates. Over to you, Jiva.
Hey, thanks, Dharani. Thanks, Isabel. Just a quick introduction about myself. Can you hear me? Yeah. So myself, Jiva. I'm based out of Auckland. I'm a solution architect and also a Microsoft MVP as well in business applications since the last 5 years. So without further ado, with the given time, let's just quickly jump into the session. And let me share my screen. Just a moment. All right. So we're going to quickly see the the Dynamics 365 Field Service 2025 Wave 1 feature, and we will jump in. If we have time, I can show some of the cool enhancements from the customer insights journey as well, just marketing. But let's see, it's based on the time. So to start with the field service, of course, it's all about AI and Copilot, which Dharani was showing a lot in terms of customer service and the contact center. And similarly, in the field service, it's going to be a certain game changer as well. So with the field service, with the technicians or frontline workers, spending a lot of time on doing the inspection and capturing it in the manual worksheet. The inspection is always, a handy one when it comes to digitally capturing the same information. And with this Copilot feature now, you can basically upload a file and the system generates Copilot generates the inspection for you. And also the scheduling experiences, we can see the agent in action in the scheduling now. So where the agent really helps to find the best optimal route and the resources for the selected resource documents or work orders. And then finally, we will also see the enhancements in the mobile application in terms of accessing these inspections. What I'm going to do is I'm just quickly pop out a video, a quick one, because that is for Microsoft and it really covers what I just briefed in quick 3 minutes, and then we can jump back into the other features.
Two of the biggest challenges facing field service teams are optimizing their technicians' schedules and modernizing old paper processes. The new capabilities we're introducing in this upcoming release wave will use the power of generative AI to optimize field service operations, making field service teams more efficient than ever before. Many field service operations have processes that go back decades, with technicians still using paper-based forms for tasks like performing inspections. The new inspection builder we're introducing makes short work of digitizing these forms. Simply start by creating an inspection template with Copilot in Field Service. We'll select one of these old inspection checklists, and Copilot takes care of the rest for me. Digitizing old forms to get them into the field was a process that could previously take hours per form. When multiplied by dozens or hundreds of forms, most field service teams choose to simply stick with the classic paperwork and leave it to the back office to manually copy things over later. But now, in just seconds, the inspection form has been accurately translated to the correct field types and values. A quick review, and it's ready to save and share with all the field techs. Speaking of field techs, another major challenge is managing their schedules. Between traffic delays, double bookings, last-minute cancellations, and jobs that take longer than expected, dispatchers often struggle to keep up. The new Schedule Operations Agent for Dynamics 365 Field Service, accessible from anywhere in the app, optimizes the field service technician's schedule, reducing conflicts and gaps. We'll start by asking Copilot to suggest a schedule for one of our field techs. It will look at a wide variety of factors such as their skills, availability, job locations, and travel time. We'll make a few tweaks based on the needs of the business, and the agent will come back with recommended adjustments to make. In the updated schedule board, it noticed that there was a cancellation and suggested 2 jobs to replace it. This is so much faster than manually reviewing and adjusting everything. And it allows the tech to fit in more jobs while finishing earlier than before. Win-win. Let's push this new schedule out to the field tech and check in on them. When the field tech arrives in their new location, they can open the field service mobile app and quickly access their brand new digital inspection form that we created earlier. Everything is translated perfectly, and better still, it's linked to the overall tracking of work orders, service tasks. This makes it a breeze to manage how the team is operating and whether we are meeting our service level agreements. To learn more about these and other new features being released for Dynamics 365 Field Service.
Yeah, so that's, I'm not sure if you're able to hear that, or let's say I had to turn on the caption to make sure that everyone understood what is going on. So basically, over here you can see that in this video, like we are pretty much uploading the email, a file document, or you can also upload an image where you can basically take a snap of your current worksheet or job sheet, and then you can upload it to the Copilot, and it's going to smartly read and then suggest all these data points into the inspection, and then you can tweak it as a regular inspection what you do, and then you can basically do it. And then this is going to be the interesting one. I mean, the whole scheduling, which is my favorite part about it, because I extensively work with scheduling and automated scheduling like RSO, and I can see that the agent is start getting into the action now. So the Copilot agents were finding the best schedules and also highlighting the cancellation and then suggesting the reoptimization of the existing bookings. And I think there's going to be more of agents that's going to come, and then for different scenarios, and it could be some customized agents going to be accessible. I'm not sure. Watch out this space, and based on the announcements that's going to come in the next few months or so, we can expect those things going to happen. And then finally, of course, the from the mobile app perspective, it's just a standard inspection accessibility. Accessing the inspection for the technician to use it wherever they are in. So if I just go back to the slides, so that's what I want to present, and then let's go into the next features. So so other one is also the improving. If you're using scheduling assistant, you might have seen that, or you might have having challenge when you are working from multiple time zone based locations. You have to toggle the schedule board time to understand what is the local time, and then you have to do the calculation, mental math on what is the requirement time, and then what are you planning to schedule. With this improvement, it's basically with this improvement, it's going to be released in May 2025. You'll see that you're going to see a time zone agnostic matching. So basically, resources can be matched, without any causing, schedulers can do this without not doing all those conversions. So what is going to happen is, let's say if a resource is working from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in their local time, and they can be matched with the requirement that spans from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. anytime in their local time, even if the resource and requirement are in different location with different time zone. So pretty much that's where the schedulers is going to overcome the challenges that they face in terms of managing the resources across the geolocations. That saves lots of time for them. And the next one is accessing the online data with your offline first application. So we already know what this offline profile is. When the technician uses the mobile app, wherever the data or the bandwidth internet network is not sufficient, that's where the offline profile or offline app comes handy. Now, previously, now what is going to happen is, from the April next month, it's already in public preview since September last year. So you're going to have offline based app, and also going to have online based app. So basically the technician can switch between the online and offline mode app. So which means, let's say if you have an offline specific app that's focusing on, it has, let's say, specific tables and the specific columns. I'll cover about the columns later. But let's say you have only certain number of tables, and the online app and normal app will have a more number of tables, and like which can basically, that way you can have segregation. So when the technician is offline, he can just toggle and then start using the offline app, so which is going to have the required tables and the forms that the technician is going to use. And then the moment he connects online, he will then basically switch back to the online application, and then it's going to start syncing whatever they capture in the offline. And also it's going to give them more data in the online app because they're online now. So this kind of flexibility between switching between the app is going to be nice experience for the technician, which has been, this has been a quite a long time ask in the community, and glad that Microsoft is also implementing this one. And this one is quite common, what you're seeing now, which is the selecting the columns for the table to sync. So previously we had to choose all the columns. I mean, there is no provision to choose the columns from the tables when you select a table for the offline profile. So all the columns in the table basically is published along with the offline profile. But with this feature, now you're going to restrict that overloading your mobile devices storage, bloating your mobile devices storage with unnecessary columns. Now you can choose and then do it, which is just going to be pretty much, this is a common feature that's been asked for a long time, and glad that Microsoft is releasing this one. And this is going to be general availability from next month onwards. And yeah, that's all for field service. Field service, which is, we don't have much this wave. And since I have 4 minutes of time, let me just cover at least one feature of the customer insight journey. Probably that is going to be quite interesting if we are using customer insight journeys. So now you can use Copilot or natural language to create your own journeys. Yeah. So like creating journey is not an easy task. You have to create start at the segment and then create a journey, and then have all your multiple actions under the journey. Now what you can do is pretty much as you can see in this screenshot, similar to, you can interact with the Copilot saying, hey, I want to create a journey targeting certain segments, or like you can also start without a segment, and then you can start creating that as well. And then once you create, you can see like what you want to do, the prompt. Once you set the prompt guide, you can see whether you want to target the audience, or want to work with the real-time actions, which is basically responding to any triggers. And then you can generate the ideas and prompts, and then with that Copilot will help you to show the preview of the journey, and then you can confirm it, and then you can modify it. So you can see you can see more examples if you want, and this is just showing some couple of examples there. And then after that, you can basically say that once the Copilot process the prompts, and then responds with the journey suggestion. And then if you're happy with the journey suggestion, you can go ahead and then create it. So in this case, you can see that the user is asking for create a journey that will send a welcome email to all the customers that are part of the loyalty member segment, and after 2 days send them an exclusive offer email. So it basically, in this case, you can see that it's automatically detected the loyalty member segment, which is in the system. And then it will start from the segment, and it will send a welcome email, and it will have an action to wait for 2 days and then send another email for the exclusive offer. And that's what you see in the right side screen with all those steps. And then, you can basically open it and modify it. And there is also this link, which I can share in the chat. So pretty much that Microsoft has published a nice 101 guide on the Copilot, customer insight journey Copilot. So I strongly recommend you check that as well when you start using this, implementing this. And you have to wait for this one to come general availability because it's going to be available from September this year. But it's been there for a while, and I suggest that you take a look at this one and play around with that, because this is going to be a game changer in the customer insight journey. I do have a few more, but I don't think I have time. I just probably covered this last one. So this is another feature that I liked personally, which is basically this helps you to deep dive into the customer email interaction that customers have done when you send the marketing email. So it's basically generates a heat map, as you can see, where which part of the email the customers are clicking most, and which parts of email is customer interested in. And that's why we know that clicking through rate ratio and total clicks and unique clicks, those kind of things. So with this, for example, let's say you have a promotion email or something, and then customer is mostly interested in selecting a discount, let's say get discount button, then by that like this is what customer is interested in, and then you can tweak your journeys and target the customer specifically according to that. And then the one last thing is probably we're going to see is we are going to get an increase in monthly interactions in the marketing customer insight journey. So you can see that we can have a marketing contacts up to 100 million, which is more than 3 times, which was previously was 30 million. And then we can also have 300 million monthly interaction, which is again 3 times more than what it was previously. It was 100 million outbound. And then we can also have an audience segment up to 100 million marketing contacts, and also real-time responsiveness. So engage customers in real time within 30-second response time. So that's all going to come in next month right away. So with that, I think I'll just close the session with this is one last feature, if I don't mind. So it's basically you can export your customer insight journey not just to Fabric, but also to your own data storage, which means that you can build your own insights on top of the customer insight journey, and then you can whichever your business or organization prefers. That's going to be general available from June. And that's all I got. And pretty much, if you know how the release plan works, so early release access you'll be getting from February, and then you'll be having until the April where the general availability goes on for the wave 1. And the forum is open for any questions, and for myself and Dharani.
Since we are running out of time, so I have already answered the questions which is there in the comment box. So I have put the answer yes, the question is AI can create a reports, and they are just stored for analyzing the trend, not just to get the insights at the moment. Yes, with the Dynamics 365 Customer Service 2025 Wave 1, the AI generates the real-time reports and stores the insights for trend analysis using the AI-driven analytics, knowledge management, and also you can do the sentiment tracking. You can build a real-time reports out of it. And to the next question as well, I have answered in the chat window. And if you have any other queries, please feel free to put in the chat window, or else please feel free to get in touch with myself, Jiva. We should be able to help you guys on your queries.
Thank you, guys. That was a very insightful session. And yeah, Dharani, you were on top of it, just answering questions in the chat as well, which was very good for our time management. Thank you, guys. And thank you to our viewers at home. We are a little bit out of time, so I will have to wrap up the session. But as our presenters mentioned, if you guys want to reach out to them on LinkedIn, maybe have any further questions, they are very active on that platform. They're always posting very interesting things about sessions they're running. They also run the City Biz Apps Connect meetup group. So if you guys want to step by, we are here at the Reactor on the 26th of March. So if you guys are based in Sydney and want to stop by, talk to them about all things Biz Apps, please come join us. But with that being said, thank you guys, and we hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Thank you.